The new UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has begun work in New York. He has addressed staff and diplomats about the need to overhaul the organization's international organization. The CGTN correspondent Lorna Shaddick has more.
The former Portuguese Prime Minister Antonio Guterres came here to the headquarters in New York, his first day in this new job, to lay a wreath in honour of UN staff who've died in the line of duty. And then he gave some remarks to the UN staff who'd gathered here for that ceremony. It was quite a change from his predecessor as well, because he spoke very easily in English without any notes for quite a while. He said that there is a lot of scepticism about the role of the UN, so it's important for its staff to really assert just how valuable their work is and the need for multilateral solutions to the world's problems. He said it's not enough, though, just for the UN to do the right thing. He said it must also earn the right to do the right thing. And it seems there are several ways that Antonio Guterres wants to do that, to sort of earn respect for the UN as an institution. Firstly, by placing more women in top posts. He's already put his money where his mouth is, and as far as that's concerned, in appointing a female deputy and a female chief of staff. But secondly, he says he also wants a culture of prevention, so trying to stop crises before they start rather than just sort of dealing with them after they've already got going. And that, he said, will mean starting better relationships with regional bodies as well. And thirdly, he says he wants to meet Donald Trump, the US president-elect, as soon as possible. And presumably that is part of his encouragement to assert the value of what the UN does, because, of course, Donald Trump has repeatedly criticised the UN recently. But Mr. Guterres really will have to try and build consensus with leaders like Donald Trump over these big crises like Syria that are already on his plate as he takes on this job. He did describe his meeting recently with Vladimir Putin as an excellent working meeting. But there is a lot of pressure on him to bring all his executive experience and charisma to bear to try and break the deadlock over that Syrian conflict, where Ban Ki-moon just wasn't able to.